name's Erica Budd. I'm the author of The Travel Rangers, Mission to Australia. I started traveling when I was 18. I went to Spain as an au pair, and that kind of started it for me. I've been to a little over 30 countries since then, and I've taken him with me. This is my son, Hayden.
Hello.
I started this book series because I wanted kids to
enjoy traveling.
Yes, to enjoy traveling. I wanted to open their eyes. I wanted to get them excited about traveling to other countries. To me, traveling to other countries, it not only helps to form new perspectives, but it just opens your eyes to the fact that things are different in this world, and it's okay. It's sometimes better. And you don't know what you don't know until you get out there and you see that there's so many wonderful people and cultures and foods and history and architecture
and landscapes
and everything. So Hayden's been to Australia, and we did a long layover in China, and so we went in for the day to China because I wanted him to experience that, and he was in awe the entire time looking out the window. I don't know if you remember it now because you were a little young, but
no,
he was
I
just looking
I
out.
just like, ugh.
Yeah, out the window looking at everything because it was so different, and trying the foods, and then we went back to the airport, and he was playing with a little Chinese boy and on the moving walkway, and neither one of them understood what they were saying, but they played, and it was awesome because they just understood the universal smile. So that's why I started this book, and as for why I'm self-publishing, it's because of Hayden as well. When you self-publish, you control everything, the illustrations, what I write, and if you try to get a publisher, you kind of lose that control. And I didn't want to lose that control. I wanted to make sure the illustrations looked how I wanted them, but also, most importantly, there were components of the book that Hayden picked. Do you remember the parts that you picked from the book?
Yep.
Yeah? So, what did you pick? Do you remember?
I picked why they had camouflage vests. I got it from a military idea, and I also got the helicopter from a military idea, because when we searched for the helicopter on there, we went through scrolls of military helicopters.
Because he wasn't happy with any of the helicopters.
And then when the author made it, the illustrator, the blades are like too short and they're like this big, and the helicopters are this big. I like them, and I wanted them to be longer.
Yeah, so he basically was like loves anything military. So
I also picked two of the names, James and.
Remember the name you picked for the leader?
No, I have to do this.
Caden. Yeah, and obviously where'd you get Caden from? Because it's your name. Well, it's your name with Hayden Caden. Anyway, I didn't want to lose that. I wanted this to be ours, and I thought it was really cool that he had that. So I decided to self-publish, which means that you put all the money up front. So that's why I'm starting this Kickstarter, because it's very expensive. And this Kickstarter just helps to all the money I put up front. I want to reward you by giving you a lot of cool rewards, and then by doing that, I also get to pay a lot of these people. This book's actually more expensive than normal because of Artscapes, which is the 3D component of this, which they've never done this for any book before. It's gonna be amazing. Basically, the book comes to life, and we got this idea when we were in New Orleans. We saw they did this with a painting, and we were amazed because you put your iPad over it or whatever, scan the app, and then the picture just came to life. And we thought that would be the coolest thing to have in the book, so that kids can really feel like they're in Australia. So there's a couple parts in this book, not the whole book, but there's a couple parts to where you'll actually feel like you're there, because you'll be like for example, when they're in the Great Barrier Reef, you actually will get to see what it's like to swim in the Great Barrier Reef. So I think you'll love the book, and we've had a lot of fun, and just appreciate your support. So thank you.